Yo, what up, y'all? I know it's been a minute, so before y'all say anything, don't say anything. Just a quick explanation for why I had to be ghost for a little bit on my YouTube channel and with the videos. I've been busy. That's the explanation. Nothing before that, nothing after that. I've been busy. Now let's start the show. Today, y'all, I'm gonna do my best to try to answer some questions about audio stuff because I'm always getting questions in my DM, email, text messages. People call me asking me how I'm getting this crystal clear audio, whether it's on the YouTube show or if it's how did I get the bride to sound so clean and neat and the groom to sound so clean and neat and the officiant, he sound clean and neat. Like, what are you doing, Sean? What microphones are you using? I'm telling you all that stuff today. Let's start with all of our YouTubers out there, all of our vloggers and everybody else that's doing like a lot of run and gun stuff. I know you're hating your audio if you're not using some type of microphone, whether it's a lavalier mic that you're pinning on your shirt or if it's a boom directional type of microphone that you're putting on top of your camera. You're probably hating it because it sounds like it's really far away. Because even now, if I turn off my boom mic and only talk to the camera, you hear how it sounds? But as soon as I turn the boom mic back on, we're back. That's the difference that it's gonna make when you start using a boom mic or some type of directional microphone or even a lav microphone. You gotta figure out which one is gonna work for you, work for your pockets, your budget, and your clients. So let's run through some stuff really quick. I'll start off with the microphone for the YouTubers or the vloggers out there. This is a great one. You got your Rode Video Mic Pro. Let me take it off the camera first. So I love this microphone. If I'm traveling, if I'm out in the open, or if I'm recording somebody and we kind of doing a run and gun style and I just need to get some type of audio captured on the camera, I'm using this, the Rode Video Mic Pro. It's really dope. It runs on a 9-volt battery. I've been using it forever. I think I've only changed the battery like one time since I started using it. It's an on and off switch on it. You got to remember to turn it off. I always forget, and then I get to my camera bag and it's been on forever. It also has a -10 to +20 decibel cut or add that you could put out there. So it's pretty cool. Now I had it on my A7S II. So that's all you're doing. Just gonna slide it onto your hot shoe, tighten it down, plug into your audio port with your mini jack. Boom, there you go. But don't forget it's directional, because even now when I turn away from my boom mic, it's gonna sound different. So as I begin to turn my head away, you can see that the audio, you can hear me, but it's not as clear as when I'm facing forward. So whoever's speaking to the camera or to this microphone, you need to face it that way. If the person is 50 yards away, this is not gonna help you like that. That's when you'll run into the situation where you might need to throw, like a lav microphone on your subject. Now let's go over to one of my lav kits really quick. This is the Sennheiser EW100, the G3. It's not a cheap set, and I'm not telling y'all to go out and buy this one, because if your clients, not really paying you a lot to produce this work right now, go and purchase what you can afford. Like, that'll be the best advice I could give y'all probably on this entire video. Don't get so caught up in trying to get the newest or the best, because if you're not doing these projects that are helping you pay for it and purchase and refurbish or whatever you need to do to your products, you're never gonna make any money. So I love this one. Very strong type of lav kit. The distance is really great on it. It's very sturdy. They come with packs that you could, put on the belt loop of the client or your talent, I should say. And then this is the microphone that comes with it. It comes with a clamp. So, what you'll be doing, you clamp it on the shirt and, they're talk, just regular. So what I'm typically doing, as of right now, how you can see this cord. Now this is nothing against anybody that has it, where you have a cord on your video, so don't take it like that. I'm not bashing your video or anything. This is a personal thing with Sean. I just got this whole thing where it's like, I hate to see the cord. So it's like, I'm always trying to hide the cord. So even in this situation, if I was gonna, lav myself up for it, I would just run it up my shirt and then, you know, I'll pin it somewhere. Oh, it disappeared. And then I'll, you know, pin it from there. You know, so it's like you just kind of like seeing the microphone rather than seeing this wire like run down your shirt. You know, so that's the Sennheiser kit. Let's move to one of my favorite microphones. Now, this next combo I'm gonna show you, I purchased the recorder and the microphone separately. First, we'll start with the recording source. You have a small mini Sony recorder, and I'll tell you why I love this one so much. I think this one was like $100. When it's time to take the audio from it, did you see that? I just hit a little switch on the back, and it pops out a USB. Where does the USB go? Directly into the computer. Boom, pull the audio off and you're gone. The other cool thing about this, it takes a micro SD card, but I could be brutally honest with y'all and tell y'all I've never purchased one for this recorder. It comes with, I think 65 or 70 hours of free space, which is crazy. I don't even know how Sony packed all that into it, but I'm not mad because I use this all the time. So my groom, my bride, my officiant, this is what they have in their pockets. Well, not the bride. The bride, I've rigged them up all kind of ways. With the microphone being safety pinned on the inside of the dress, and I knot it so the recorder is just kind of like hanging at the bottom of her dress like this, and I knot it around the recorder so it doesn't fall off if she kicks it or run into, you know, something with her leg or whatever. But I love this recorder, so check it out. I got it from Best Buy. My favorite microphone, at least one of them. This is called a matchstick. I gotta send a big shout out to Matt. Who is Matt on YouTube? If you haven't checked out his show, check out his show, man. He got a phenomenal show. He's the reason why I actually purchased these matchstick lavs, because he was like going on and on about how great they were, and I was like, I gotta check it out for myself because my background is audio. I used to DJ and I was an engineer and all that kind of stuff, so I've always been huge on audio. And the coolest part about these are they're so small. Can you even see that? It's like so small. They're very, very, very thin. They come with clamps also, so you know you can clamp them on a shirt. But what I do with these, thanks to Matt again, because he was speaking about them on his show, I use these things called stickies. And what the stickies allow you to do, you can stick them on clothes, you can stick them on, you know, somebody's skin, and it doesn't yank your hair off. It's not messing up clothes. But this is a page of stickies. You know, you take them off. It's like double-sided tape, but just a little bit thicker. You peel it off, you put, you know, your lav mic, your matchstick, your mini one, put it right on there, it'll stick to it, you yank it off, and then, you know, you could have the person lift up their shirt or have the woman go in the bathroom, lift up her shirt, and they could paste it right there, and it's there, and it sticks, and you shouldn't have any problems with it, period. Now, if it's a situation where it's outside and it's windy or they got a heavy jacket on, I use these things they have called overcovers, and what overcovers are pretty much is like plosive catcher, what I catch it, or a pop filter, just like on the edge of your boom mic. So, you know, you have your microphone, and a lot of times you hear people talking, you can hear the puh, puh, the plosives, the P's, the B's, you know, everything sound really poppy. And a lot of times they're just using like a bare microphone. But then if you put like, you know, your screen on it, it tends to stop all of that extra sound and plosives that's coming off. Next recorder. I have a love-hate relationship with this recorder, but the thing I hate about it is like, it's just kind of like life. It is what it is. Usually when I'm using this Zoom recorder, I have to make sure I got a huge amount of batteries on deck, especially if I'm at a wedding. As far as recording and stuff like that, I don't hate it at all. I love it. It's small. It comes with a little carrying case, you know, so I'm always making sure that it's in the case. It's not getting messed up. Still looks brand new because it stays in the case all the time. But this is the H4n Pro. Super dope. Like I said, if I had to complain about it, well, I have two complaints. It takes forever to turn on. And the batteries, they run like super quick. It drains batteries like crazy. I run mine in stamina mode. It buys you a little bit of time, but being honest, it's still gonna drain batteries like really, 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 really fast. But the way that it works, the quality that you get up out of it, super smooth, okay? If you're gonna use the H4n, you're gonna also have to pick up, you know, some type of XLR cables. And that's what I'm using now. When you hear me recording from my boom mic, I'm running an XLR cable straight to my camera. But I'm using a Sony FS7, so luckily, you know, it has your XLR imports for audio. Inputs. It has your XLR inputs for audio directly on the camera, so I can just plug right into it. Before I had an FS7, I would run my boom mic, take my cables, run the cables in the bottom of the H4n Pro, get the great audio here. Then I would take this and plug it into my computer, bring it into my Premiere session, bring the video clip into the Premiere session, synchronize them up, and you know, then just use the good audio instead of the audio from the camera. I think that's like pretty much it. If you're looking for a good boom mic, but something that's inexpensive, is not too crazy, and gonna still give you some pretty good audio, the Rode NTG2 is really good. They have an NTG3. They actually have an NTG4. I think it's a 4 Plus. You can check out the Rode versions of the mics. They're really, really, really nice. This was my favorite for a very long time until I was able to, you know, graduate a little bit and upgrade to the Sennheiser 416, which is my favorite mic. I'm a new owner, but I've rented it a million times, so I already knew it was gonna be pretty much like that next mic that I was trying to go for, and I was able to purchase one recently, so I'm of course in love with it all over again. And just so you can hear the difference, once again, this that you hear right now is me talking directly to the camera's microphone. You can see how it sounds. And then when I switch over to the boom mic, the Sennheiser 416, this is how it sounds. Huge difference, right? So if you're out there and you're doing a YouTube show, you know, check out some of these microphones. Your Rode NTG2, if you're looking for something that's gonna help you get a lot better, cleaner, crisper audio, but it won't break your pockets and break your bank too much. The NTG2 is a dope pickup. If you're doing run and gun stuff, or even if you're doing your blogs too, you know, the Rode Video Mic Pro, super good. It's only a couple $100. You can check that out. If you're feeling froggish and you want to leap all the way out there and get the industry standard like mine, you can get the Sennheiser 416. But like I told y'all earlier, if your client's not calling for you to have something crazy expensive like that, I mean, there's no reason for you to go spend, you know, over $1,000 on a microphone. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. All right. If you got any more questions about anything, you know, y'all can always hit me up. Send me some messages. You could comment in the sections because the box is wide open. So holla at me. If you want to get in touch with me, picsandflicks@gmail.com, or you can check out my website, picsandflicks.com. I'm also on YouTube here. And then you can always check me out on Instagram at SeanD1. That's SEAN, the letter D and the number 1. Hope I helped some of y'all out there try to get some audio stuff together and figure out how to make your stuff sound better in your end. And make sure you thumbs up, make sure you like it, make sure you subscribe to the show and hit the bell so you know when I'm putting up new shows. And you know, I'm gonna do better at getting some shows up. Y'all chill. All right, y'all be easy. Always stay on your positive vibes, man. I'm out of here.